Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Microtech UTX-70 California Legal Double Action OTF Automatic Knife. So the UTX-70 model is supposed to be a 70% size version of Microtech's flagship Ultratech. As the name implies, UTX-70, it is 70% the size of the full-size Ultratech. There's also the UTX-85, which is slightly bigger than this one, and obviously this being a California legal version, that means the blade itself is a little under 2 inches in length. And now let's get into a size comparison with some of my favorite EDC knives. Here it is up against the Benchmade Mini Bug Out. Here it is up against the full-size Benchmade Bug Out. And here it is up against the Civivi Elementum. And here it is up against my Chris Reeve Sebenza 31, the large version. As you can see, the UTX-70 is quite small. The smallest knife from my favorite EDC knives is the Mini Bug Out, and even then, the Mini Bug Out is definitely bigger than the UTX-70. And here it is up against a ruler. Let me retract the blade first. If you count out the glass breaker, the handle itself is around 3 1/4 inches, and obviously the actual sharpened blade length is under 2 inches. As for the handle size, most California legal automatic knives, whether they be OTF or regular side opening, unfortunately the handle size is usually proportional to the blade length, and that means the handle size is very small. And don't get me wrong, the UTX-70 is definitely not a big knife by any means, but for my size hands, I can get a full 4-finger grip on the knife pretty well, which is nice. Like most California legal knives would get rid of this little area of the knife, and that would be the full handle of the California legal knife, and that in my opinion is way too small. I like having a full 4-finger grip without the use of a lanyard, and I feel like this is great for a California legal OTF knife. And speaking of that OTF action, obviously it being a Microtech, you get one of the best OTF actions on the market. Microtech is probably synonymous with OTF knives, and the action on this knife is excellent. The switch itself is a pretty standard design. Obviously on my colorway it is black, and it rides in this low groove of OD green aluminum. And the blade steel on the knife is what Microtech considers to be the highest end stainless steel on the market, and currently that is M390. It's also black DLC coated. This particular model is also a double-edged dagger, so make sure to not choke up on the knife since it's double-edged. It also features a nice black pocket clip that's also attached to a glass breaker. I've never really used any glass breakers before, but it's there if you need it, and you can get a good grip for the glass breaker and break that glass. The factory sharpening from Microtech is very sharp. The blade itself on this model is also very thin, also being a double-edged dagger, and of course M390 holds a good edge. So I've been using this knife for a while now. I think I've owned it for months now, and I haven't had to sharpen it yet. It's a great small little utility knife. It's nice for slicing and even puncturing, of course it being a dagger, and that's what I usually use this knife for. Obviously it's not necessarily my real workhorse knife. I usually pair this alongside my Bug Out or my Sebenza as my primary knife, and for smaller little utility tasks I use the UTX-70. And I really just love double action OTFs. They're nice and fidgety, they're fun, and they're very convenient. Just one hand opening, one hand closing, very easy, very simple, and doesn't require a lot of fine motor skills. There's nothing really bad I have to say about this knife. The only thing that I kind of wish was that if Microtech were to make a UTX-85 or even an Ultratech with a California legal option, I mean, the only options they have would be the UTX-70, the Exo set, and I think some of the smaller Trudons. I was able to test out the Exo set and Trudons in person, but I personally like the handle better on the UTX-70 the best. Obviously, me being in California, it's pretty slim pickings for double action OTFs that actually have a decent handle length. I wish Microtech would make a full-size Ultratech or even the UTX-85 with the California legal blade. I feel like a bigger handle with that sub 2-inch blade would be perfect for me. But yeah, other than that, I feel like this is a great option for Microtech. I think I only paid around like $230, $240 at my local knife store. So that's definitely a great price for what's considered to be the best brand for double action OTFs. So what do you guys think of this California legal UTX-70? I'd definitely like to know in the comments. And you guys know of any other California legal double action OTFs with a decent handle size? I'd definitely like to know in the comments. I'd definitely like to add more to my collection, of course, that I can actually legally carry. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.